Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I focus on personal finance. I cover budgeting, saving and investing, and in today's video I will be sharing with you my February 2022 budget. I want to show you how I live my best life through the use of a budget. Budgets are not meant to be restrictive, they're meant to be tools that you use to help you spend your money wisely. So in today's video I want to show you how I do that using my very own tracker that I created, and you can find these trackers on my Etsy shop. I'll leave the link in the description bar below. So I'll be looking down on my laptop as I walk you through how I am planning to spend my money. So firstly, how much money I'm expecting to make from all my sources of income in the month of February, then how I'm going to break that money into different parts, and then how I'm going to make sure that in how I'm breaking it, I still have room to have fun. So that's exactly what we're going to focus on today. So I'll start the screen record and we can start the video. So first things first, income. I have spoken about this many times, so I won't rehash it in more detail in this video, but I cover my sources of income, but I do share with you exactly how much I'm expecting to receive that month. So for the month of February, I'm expecting to receive just under £6,000 to work with from all sources of income. And because I follow a zero-based budget, you can see here that all of my money has been allocated per my budget. So if we move to the next part, which is what I call savings and investment, this is all around the theme of paying yourself first, because it's very important that you allocate money towards things that are important to you. So things that make you feel happy, things that protect your future and stuff like that. And this is why I'm a great believer in paying yourself first. So here I have my savings challenges here that I do every single month, and I put little, but over time this all adds up, and obviously I'm able to save a lot more. So for my savings challenges, I'm hoping to add £200 to all of my savings challenges. I've not included month ahead here because I don't exactly add it in when I'm budgeting, but I also, in the back of my mind, I know I should leave 1,500 to go towards my next month bill. So that's just something that, even though I don't add it to the tracker, is part of how I manage my money every single month. If we go to investment contributions, so I have an ISA with Vanguard, a personal pension with Vanguard, and then I have general investments. So I'm hoping to send £800 towards my investments, so all my various investments, but this does not include the pension contributions that I make with my employer, that my employer also matches. So that does not include that. This is the after-tax money that I send towards various investing goals. So that's what this is. So I'm hoping to send £800 in the month of February. Now, if we move over to the next part of my spreadsheet, which is fixed expenditures. So here it covers a wide range of things, but the majority of it is meant to cover my four walls. So all of the bills that I need, to keep the roof over my head and stuff like that. But I've also included my rental property in this section, as well as recreation, and I've put in a lot of fun in there. So recreation is fun, and also personal spending, personal development, all of that jazz, and we'll go through that in a second. So for my main home expenses, so things like my mortgage, tax, utilities, my water, I have a window and house cleaner, and my TV license. All of that should cost me just under £1,000, so just under exactly £9,930. That's how much it should cost me. Then when I include the rental property that I have, the mortgage, the various insurances that I have to have for the rental property, all of that is just about £600. So what happens with this one is I get paid the rent, and my management company gets paid the rent. They take out their fees, then they send the rest to me. Then what is sent to me, I remove £600, pay all of these bills. The rest I save, and I'll show you that in the savings and sinking funds part of this tracker. So £600 is how much I'm expecting to send towards my rental property. Then for my insurances that I have as part of my mortgage and travel and all of that jazz, so buildings contents insurance, travel, income protection, life insurance, all of that should come up to just over £200. So that's how much I'm expecting to send. And then for recreation, so this is my Disney Plus, my Prime, Netflix, Spotify, and my internet. All of that should come up to £62. So things like my Prime and my Disney Plus, I pay for those annually, but you will see either in the month budget or the April budget, these Disney and Prime will show up, but there will be a large amount because I pay for them annually and I have sinking funds to save up for those, which I have already done. So if we move to health and lifestyle, so I've got my gym and then general health, so all of this should cost me about just under £55. If we move to personal spending, again, as I said, it's important to build in fun in your budget. So for me, this includes like my cell phones, beauty, shopping, and personal growth. So I am planning to spend about £300 towards all of those things that are important to me, and I consider them as personal spending. Then for my tithe and giving, I'm a Christian, I believe in giving, so I am sending an amount towards my church, people in my life, and just organizations that I believe in. So in total, for my fixed expenses, I'm hoping to send just under £2,700 towards my fixed expenses. Then if I move over to my variable expenses, so this is food, miscellaneous spending, and transportation. So for food, my budget for food has increased in the last 6 months. So during the summer of 2021, I was budgeting £200. I think almost throughout 2021 I budgeted £200, but I barely spent 150. And then when the shops started opening again, restaurants, and I started getting my social life back, I increased it to 250. So I think for the month of November and December, I had it at 250, and now I'm increasing it at 300 because of what I have seen happen in my January budget. So, and also the price increase have not helped. So I've increased this to £300. Miscellaneous spending, so these are things like buying apps. So I have a game that I like on my phone, and I buy apps, buy in the app every now and again. So I thought I'd put at least £5 there so I can buy at least one thing for my game. Then miscellaneous spending, every budget needs to have miscellaneous. It's so important to have miscellaneous in your budget. My subscriptions and bank fees, and then extra mortgage repayment if I feel like it. So all of that should just cost me around £155. So that is what I'm planning to send to miscellaneous spending. Then if I go to transportation, so for fuel, this has also increased. I think for almost 9 months of 2021 I budgeted £60 or £65 every single month, but the last couple of months have shown that my social life is back on track, so I'm driving a lot more, so I've increased that as well. I've increased it twice, so from 65 to 75 and now to 100. So for transportation, I'm expecting to spend just under £130. So in total I should spend under £600 for variable spending. So hopefully we stick to that budget. Then if I jump over total expenditures box, because obviously this has already been explained at the top, I'll go straight to my savings and sinking funds. So for this one, I have my emergency fund, so my short-term savings, and for my rental property sinking fund, for that I'm hoping to send to £450 to these two, so to the emergency funds. Then for my home category, buildings and contents insurance and my home emergency insurance, these I've already saved up for, so I'm not sending anything this month. But for home maintenance, I'm going to be saving £500, and then for rental, buildings and contents insurance, I'm hoping to put £100 towards that sinking fund. Then for my car, annual check, MOT, and tax, I have already saved in advance for these. So now I just have to save for insurance and maintenance, and I'm hoping to send £80 actually to these two sinking funds. Gifts, so that's for Christmas, birthdays, and festive holidays, I am hoping to send £130 in total to these gifts categories. Then for subscriptions, like I mentioned, my Disney Plus and my Prime, I pre-saved for this back in November. I feel with these sinking funds, come end of March, come beginning of April, I'll be able to pay for these again annually again, and the next bill won't be until 2023. Then travel, so staycation, vacation, and day trips. So for day trips, this is fully funded, so I'm not putting anything there. But staycation and vacation, I am hoping to send £400 in total to both of these sinking funds. So all in all, when it comes to my savings and sinking funds for the month of February, I'm hoping to send £1,660 for the month of February. So this is how I budget every single month. And like I said, this tracker that you're seeing on the screen is one that you can purchase for for yourself in my Etsy shop. I have various types of trackers that many people love and use, and I use mine. I've been using mine for the last 2 years and I absolutely love it, and every single time I'm adjusting them so I can improve them for the better and help people who want to use my trackers. So this is how I budget. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.